Hello there, my name is Emily Nicholishen, and I'm going to be doing a podcast on one of the many masterpieces by the world-renowned group of artists called The General Idea. The artistic trio, A.A. Bronson, Felix Partz, and George Zontel formed the group in 1969, to which they proceeded to push the boundaries of art in mass culture up until 1994. And were known for their demonstration of the idea that they never had to produce great artworks in order to become great artists. The artwork I'll be analyzing is entitled Evidence of
Body Binding.
It is included in the exhibition Haute Culture, General Idea, a Retrospective, exclusively at the Art Gallery of Ontario. The placement of the work is on the floor of a smaller room, separated slightly from the main part of the exhibition. It is also filled with document-style pieces of art that line the walls. The artwork is essentially a series of stainless steel fluorescent light boxes.
Ooh, light boxes.
With gelatin silver transparencies mounted on the fronts. These transparencies depict black and white photographic images that are backlit, much like the manner in which X-ray photos are displayed. The subject of this artwork is a man. Each of the 15 light boxes display an image of a different body part of this man that have all been wrapped in thin twine. Constricted limbs and bulging flesh is what the viewer faces. The boxes vary in orientation and are stacked up on top of one another, and this arrangement simulates the image of mangled body parts. The twine that tied the man's body in the artwork was a seemingly obvious symbol of constraint. It reflected being controlled by desire, whether that be of sexual origin or a temptation that arises from the nature of living in a commercial society. The artwork illustrates loss of individual freedom to a culture of temptation. The fact that the body is naked and tied in twine emphasizes the overall atmosphere of vulnerability and hopelessness as these aspects of society continue to control us. Conceptually, the placement of the piece on the floor and the juxtaposition of the light boxes stays true to the overall subject matter. The man's soul is no longer whole, and he cannot be considered a man if he does not have his freedom. General Idea produces works that have all revolved around 5 central themes: the creative process, the artist and glamour, mass culture, architects and archaeologists,
Sex,
and reality, and lastly AIDS. Evidence of Body Binding fits in between the themes of sex and reality and mass culture. It depicts the persona of an individual feeling strangled and submissive to both
sexual desire
and mediated culture. Therefore, it blends seamlessly into the exhibition, since these themes are constant in GI's other artworks.
Final summation.
General Idea brought about a whole new perspective on artwork in the 1970s culture through its analytical and critical nature towards mass culture. The Evidence of
Body Binding
is just one of the many artworks that GI has produced which exhibit this. Overall, it's a pretty cool exhibition, and if you guys like artwork you can relate to, you should really go check it out. Thanks for joining me, and
have a good day.